Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Next for the Tigers, Riley Green is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind. The dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Maben aboard here at first with nobody out. Nip the corner. 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Davis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Runners on first with one down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Here he comes on 2-0. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, C.J.
Here's C.J. Cron now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners are at first and second with one away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before 3 cross the plate for the Tigers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Matthew Boyd will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
In now, Seth Brown. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Seth Brown.
Pitch on the way.
1-0.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Barrera.
Striding in for Oakland, Luis Barrera. Pitch on the way. Circle change there, called strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Goodrum is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1.
Catch ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
None out, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0. Seared down the first baseline, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6.
Marcus Semien is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 10, Marcus.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Riley Green is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Next up for the A's, Sean Murphy, and you can see great numbers. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now with the play, Harold Castro. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Harold Castro goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no run. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maben is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Green is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long. Behind
0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. In the air now out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 4, Cameron.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here for Cameron Maben. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Tigers add on. It's now a 5-0 score.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Standing in now, Riley Green. As the first pitch to him is in there for a call. Strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But tack on. Digging in to try it again. Seth Brown back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 1 down.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Luis Barrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Barrera.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up, still going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Castro is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. 2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
1-1 the count now. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. In the dirt, in time as he just gets the tag down. The A's strike. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Swing and he pops him up. Simeon into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Curve ball close, but it's 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Harold Castro comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And another foul ball. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going...
Into the box, Paul Blackburn. Rounded down the 3rd baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting.
Striding in, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB, certainly.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Swinging a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that misses 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Semien in an 0-2 hole here. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he strikes him out. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the concrete staircases and gone. In now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third, and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
The windup and the 0-1. Looped out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Tigers 6 and the A's 5. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ball 3. 3-2 now. This one's down to 3rd. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tag for 1, and he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. Now batting, Riley Green. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Down the 3rd baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Scorched to 3rd. The throw pulls him off the bag. Harold Castro will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the pitcher, Paul Blackburn.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from Blackburn. This thing up.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Seth Brown. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. 0-1 the count. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Maben to the track. He's not going to get to this one as it's off the wall, and this may put the tying run in scoring position. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game. So now to the plate, Luis Barrera. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. Now the relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. But the tying... Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. He grounds it sharply to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castro has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
There comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the catcher.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
High in the air out to center field. Maben on the run. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Murphy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
To the plate now, Matt Chapman. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So that's his third triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Austin Allen will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Athletics.
And he fouls this one off. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 4 home runs, and 30 RBIs. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's Chris Davis now. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Seth Brown. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Luis Barrera. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Now batting.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second, and back to first safely he goes. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So now to the plate, Tony Kemp, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Green is there, and he puts it away to... T.J. McFarland is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Allen will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the second run will score as well. The tag, and he's out going for second. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score. Into the box now, C.J. Cron. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Piscotty, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Popped him up. Kemp calls for it. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 12-10 is the final score in this one.
Time of the